everyone, I'm Juby, and in this video I'm gonna show you how to create a simple 2D platformer game using Godot. And while making the game, I'm gonna explain Godot from zero, so don't have to have any previous knowledge. Although before that, let's cover some basics. Most importantly, Godot is a game engine and it is somewhat similar compared to other game engines like Unity, Unreal, or Game Maker. They all ultimately work in the same way, in the sense that they are giving you the tools to make games. This would include creating graphics, getting input, playing sound, globally graphics, and also exporting the game, things like that. If you combine all of these things, hopefully you get a game out of it at the end. The really nice thing about Godot is that it's completely free communication, developed and open source, which means there are no chance of anybody raising the price like Unity for examples. Since it's free, it's also really easy to get started, which is why it's becoming so popular recently. So let's install it right now. So the website you want to go to is called godotengine.org, or you can click on the link below in the video descriptions. I'll attach the link for you. Now you can see it right away, so just simply click on download latest to get Godot version 4.5.1. Then you should be getting this page where Godot gives you the right versions for your operating system. And Godot is available for all major ones, so Windows, Mac OS, or Linux are supported. Now what to do is just click on Godot Engines right here and just wait a moment, choose the part you want to download. Yeah, just wait a minute. And when that is done, and now in your download folder you should have this zip file, then you can extract it. After you ink that, you are getting a folder with 2 files, then just double click on it to open Godot. And wait a second. And so if you are first using Godot, it's gonna ask you if you want to look at some example project or not, because you don't have any project yet. So just press cancel. Then we can place new here and name your projects. In here my name is as my first game, then select a part you would like to place this folder. For me, I'm gonna place it in my download folder, and then just click select here and just set everything as a default, and also we can click the create over here. Then just take a few seconds and we can see the Godot editor over here. Alright, I also attached a link for free access that you can download in the descriptions of this video. So let's start by importing assets. The file system window is where we all have the files we're gonna use in our game. So let's create a folder where we can put our assets. Let's right click, new folder, and name it as assets. Let's also make one for script and scene that we can use later. Now we can simply drag and drop our assets into the assets folder. Open up the assets folder that you have downloaded. Don't forget to extract the file first. So that's double click on it. And here I'm gonna select all the subfolder and click and drag them into Godot. We have to click assets first. Do it once again. Here, and we can now see and use all of our assets in Godot. So now we have already to make our game. So let's talk about how we do that. To make anything in Godot, we use nodes. If you want to make a player character, we do by putting together a bunch of nodes. If you want to make anime, we do by putting together nodes. And if you want to make main menu, the same, we use node. So nodes are fundamental building block of your game, and nodes come in many types. Some display an image, or display sound, or add physics. So it's essential making a game in Godot is combining and extending nodes to get the result we are looking for, but building everything in one big world with nodes for the player, enemy UI, and a bunch of level all in one place would quickly become completely unmanageable and confusing. Instead, we use scenes. Scene allow us to bundle together nodes into reusable packages. A scene can be a character, a weapon, a menu. There can be as small as a single collectible coin or the entire level. Scene can make it very easy to focus on building one part of our game at a time and then slowly combining them to make our game larger and larger. This because we can put a scene inside of our scene, which is called nesting. And it allows us to take a player scene, a platform scene, and also collectible coin scene and put them all inside of another scene called level 1 scene. And even the cooler scene are reusable, we can make a scene on only once and then use it all over our game. So now we know a bit about how Godot works. Let's start building our game. Let's start by creating a player. Just click follow me. Because we're gonna make 2D game, let's click on 2D scene and rename it as game. This scene is the main node of our game. Then click Ctrl S to save it in the scene folder. And also let's clear another scene for our player scene. We have to clear something named a character body 2D nodes. Let's add it by clicking add over here and search it. And click clear. Now we cannot see anything yet because we have to add some physics node first. Let's do it. Click add a new node again and search for sprite and click on animated sprite 2D and then click create. So you can see on the right side we can change the property of that node. Let's add some animation. So click on new sprite frames. Now if we open up the sprite frame window at the bottom, in this window we have to click on the add frame over here and click on the assets folder and the sprite folder and select the knife.png over here and click open. So we have to figure the grid here to get the spikes. So let's change the grid as 8 times 8. Now we can see each frame has its own grid cells. Let's add idle animations by clicking on the frame that we would like in here just for and then click add it. Now we can see like our animations, but the character is sober. So let's fix it. First of all, we have to go to the project setting and find the rendering with the bureau and also the texture and change from the linear to nearest. Click here and closest. Now it's look really better. So the next step we have to I'm gonna increase the let's try to play first, and I think it's too slow, so let's add the frame rate to 10 to make the animations faster, and also add auto play. Also don't forget to rename from the default as idle animations, and I'm gonna drag it up to the center. For the next step, let's add collision shape to the nodes for the physics. Let's create a new node and then search for collision shape to the over here, and then click clear it. Now let's add shape on the right side. Here I'm gonna add the new cycle shape to the, then make it smaller to cover the characters. Maybe over here. Yeah, it might be fixed already. So for the next step, let's rename the top node as player. ELAYER. And then save it by Ctrl S. Make sure it is in the scene folder on the right side here. Then let's come back to the game scene and place the player scene in here. Now we have to add let's move on the center first. And the next step we have to add the camera to control what is currently being shown. Let's search for the camera 2D over here and then click clear it. Now we can see the box of the camera is too large, so let's zoom in to maybe 4x4 to make it smaller. And the next step, just drag the camera to be the top of the player node. Right this. Now everything looks good, so let's see our game now. Wait a minute, here it looks better, right? So we have the main character animations movement already, but we cannot move anyway, so let's code it and add some script. Go back to the player nodes again and click add script on the left side over here, and make sure the path is in the script folder by clicking this, and then not this one, we have to go back first. Not this one, go back again, and over here it is folder, and double click on it, make sure it is in the script folder and click open, and then after that just click clear it. Now we can see the code that we can share later, but I won't explain, or just follow me for the important parts only. So now first of all, let's try to play our game first. Now you can see the player of skin because we have to add some color first. Let's close and do it. Now let's go back to the game scenes first and add another nodes. So we have to search for the statics body 2D over here, and then just click clear it. After clicking it, you might see some warning because we have to add some collision shape. Again, just type collisions over here, collision shape 2D, and click clear it. And on the right side, we have to click as an boundary shape 2D. Like this. We haven't seen. We have to click to 2D to see. You're gonna get this one. The image is add a cloud to make our character move around. So let's move it to the below our character. Just drag like this and move. Oh, it's just for rotation. I have to drag over here. Yeah, like this. So next step, let's play our game again. Click here. See, now it's not far off already, and we cannot move left and right and even the jump, so it's look good now. So for the next step, let's close first. To make the building, we have to remove statics body 2D first, and then just delete it. And we have to add another node, so just search for the tile map over here, and then just click clear it. To start painting, we have to add a tile set. So on the right side, you have to click on the tile set over here. If you click on this one at the buttons here, you can see we have two tabs, which is the tile set and the tile map. So next step, we have to drag our tile set. So go to the assets and supply over here and find the world tile set.png. struct in here, and then just play yes. So just let's make it bigger first here, and then zoom it. Oh, it's too big. Right, this. So this is the tile map that we can use to paint our burr. So let's start painting. Go back to the tile map, and then just select the tile that you want to draw, and make sure you select the painting mode. So in here, just select and then just paint like this. So give me a minute for finish this. So once you have done, let's try to play our game again. And as you can see, the player is going too far off again. That's because we need to add a physics layer to our tiles. So to do this, we have to go to the tile set on the right side and click physics layer and click add. Yeah. Now we have to choose what tile belong to the physics layer at the bottom. So because we don't want to collide with everything in our time maps, like the tree, we just want to pass through. So we just have to select some the tiles. So just click plane here and then select the physics layer 0. And then just choose the tiles we want to collide with. So just click follow me. This and this, we can just drag like this to make it faster. And for the tree, just let it go. And for the beast, on the right side, you might see we don't need to collide with every area. We just choose some area that we want to collide with. To make this is help our characters doesn't get stuck while running through. Now just choose some area like this and then click. And for the last one, maybe like this. But it's not that good. Let's add a little bit. But maybe it's too high. And also we can add another point to draw. Just left clicks and then just add. So once we have done to select everything we would like, so the next step, I want to move up a little bit to find it easily. So now just play it again. Here we are colliding with our environments. We can move left and right and even jump. Awesome. So for the next step, we have to make the camera follow our player. So let's do it. First, just click on the camera nodes and drag it into the player nodes. So it's automatically follow the player nodes. And now I'm gonna do is just enable the position smoothing right here. Just turn on it. And then let's try to play it again, how it looks like. Just click play. Here, as you can see, so now the camera smoothly follow the player already. So awesome. And for the next step, we have to add some coins that we can pick up. So let's see what to do it. First, let's clear a new scene over here and then search for the area 2D nodes. This one, and then just create it. And also search for another one, animated, animated, over here, animated shape 2D and then click create. And on the right side, just click create a new shape and click on it. So let's load it from the splice sheet here, and then just choose the coin, the PNG. Click open. Let's zoom in. And also let's change the horizontal as 12 and vertical as 1. Oh, enter it. And then just select all the frames and then click add. And here just play F and then zoom in to see. And let's try to play it. It's too slow. Set SF to 10 FPS and then set as autoplay. Next, set as collision shape 2D. Click and then search for collision shape over here, and then just click create. As for the shape, just choose the circle one, and then decrease the area that is cover the coin like this. It looks good now. So for the next step, I just rename the root node as coin COIN. Enter, and also click the Control S to save. Make sure it is gonna save in the scene loader, and then just save it. So for the next step, just go back to the game scene and then drag the coin and put where you would like to place, and then Ctrl D to duplicate. One right here and one right here and one right here and another one right here. So when we play, as you can see, even we enter the area but nothing happened, right? So it's time to make our first script. So let's do it. Let's just load it first. Now go to the coin scene over here and then click on the add script over here, and then for the template just choose the default and make sure the path is in the script folder over here, and then click open it and then create. This is how it looks like when we clear the default script in Godot. And I won't explain about the code as much, just follow me for the most important part. Now what to do is just remove these two functions first. And instead we're gonna use a signal. Now click on the coin on the left side. And then on the right side, click on the node tab. This is we're gonna see the OR signal of this node, and what we need is called the body enter signal, this one, and then to connect just double click on it and then connect. Now let's modify it. These functions mean when player hit the coin, what is gonna happen. So first let's remove the coin when we hit it, and the function that we need, we have to use the Q free. Let's remove this one first. Okay, and type the Q free functions like this. And now let's play to see the results. Here, as you can see, when we enter the coin will be removed from the scenes. So for the next step, let's ask about the dying and restarting our game. So let's see it. The first thing that we have to do is limit our camera so it doesn't follow our player when the player fell down. Now let's go back to the game scene and 2D. Then click on the player camera and the limit sections on the right side over here. In this case, we have to limit the button positions. So to do this, we can use the ruler at the top to measure from the baseline over here, from to the buttons, and it's allow 80. So I just select this mode and then set the button as 80, and also enable the small things. Now let's see the results. What if I fail down? Here, as you can see, it doesn't follow the player when the player fell down. So for the next thing, we have to detect that our player has entered the dangerous area and restart the game, or we call a kill zone. So let's do it. Again, to do a kill zone, we have to clear a new scene. So let's click here and search for area 2D like this and click clear. And then on the right side, let's set the mask of the collections to 2. Then rename it as Q zone. KILLZONE. Then save it as a new scene in the scene folder. Make sure it's scene folder and click save. Then go back to the game scene, and we have to click on the we can click on the link over here and then select the Q zone, and it's gonna import right here. And then what to do, we have to add the collisions shape and then click create. So for the shape on the right side, we have to use like a perpendicular shape 2D, and then select the move mode to move it to the bottom. Maybe like this positions, it might be okay. So for the next step, we have to add some script when we enter the area. So let's do it. Now go to the Q zone over here and then click on the script and then select the empty templates and make sure the path is in the script folder and then open. Then click clear it. Then click on the node on the left side, and then on the right side node tab, and then to see all the 6 nodes. Yeah, and again we have to use the body enter 6 node radius. Double click on it and then click create, and you're gonna get these functions. Next we have to add a timer nodes again, and in inspector listens to the 0.6 second and then enable the one shot. So for the next step, we have to click on the timer, and while you're dropping you have to click like a ordinate, for the control to make it like this. And then the next step, what to do is just do something inside the functions like a timer dot start like this, and we have to clear another functions, click the timer and then select the timeout, double click on it and then create. You're gonna get another functions after the timeout. What we're gonna do, so we have to restart the game, and the function that we have to use is a get 3 get 3 not 3 get 3 is t like this, and then reload the current scenes like this. So now let's try to play it. So as you see right here, when we fell down or hit Q zone, it's gonna restart the game. This is great one. So now let's see the next step. Now we are at the end of this video, and there are many things we still need to learn, but I cannot explain everything in one video, and I really hope that the knowledge that I share from the beginnings to the end of this video will be useful for you to start making your own game, understand how to use Godot engines better, and improve your skill in the future. And in the next episode, I will explain everything in more detail, so please stay tuned. And thank you very much for watching this video until the end. And I hope this video is useful for the beginner game developer who use Godot, even just a little. So see you next time. Bye bye.